Hi, it's Simon here from HobbyKing.com. Now today I want to show you the 3Racing M4 PRO Sakura. Now this is set up in the M chassis style, so it's a shorter wheelbase than your normal 1/10 touring cars. So the wheelbase is basically a 210 to a 225mm wheelbase. Now you can change the configuration of this. You can build it up as a 210 or a 225 just by flipping the rear arms. I'll go through that in a little bit. Just a little bit about the M chassis style race classes. This has gained a lot of popularity around the world, and this is the top level kit that you're going to have for that M chassis. So I'll just go through some of the components in this M4 Pro. Now as you can see, it's a full carbon fiber setup, so bottom plate and top deck, a full carbon fiber. It has all the adjustments that you're really going to need. You've got threaded shock bodies front and rear, oil filter shocks of course, camber link adjustments, so you can set up your camber, roll center adjustments with here, your Ackermann settings, and you've also got your stabilizer bars as well, and your down stops, which is your droop adjustment. Also around the back here, you can see with the motor mount, nice big solid motor mount, which is also a floating motor mount as well, which is only one-sided. Great for getting that flex on the rear end of the chassis. Now it comes with the overhead servo mount. Now because of the reduced real estate in this chassis, I'd probably recommend running a low profile servo, which gives you enough room for your ESC. The motor of choice you can use, you'll have to check with your local tracks to see what they're kind of running, anywhere from 10.5, 13.5 or 21.5. For me, I think these guys really need to be running around the 21.5 or 13.5. They are super fun to drive and super fun to watch. With the shorter wheelbase, they're really, really nimble. And that will also depend on how you set this up, either a 210 or a 225. So this current setup is 225mm, and if you wanted to run the 210mm, you basically flip these rear arms over, and that moves the wheelbase up to the 210. Recommended to run a shorty pack on these. You can run a full size pack, but it is recommended to run a smaller pack, just for handling wise. Now what we also have, just taking away from the chassis, we also have a range of bodies. Now what we have one which is a Datsun, which is the 225mm if you want to use this in drift or have a little bit of a retro feel. Then we have the JP8, which is exactly what you'll see here with the blue one that we got painted up. These two bodies I got painted up by a friend of mine, Daniel Hill from Skidlit Art. We've been racing for a long, long time, and he threw his airbrush on these just to show you what they kind of look like when they're painted up. So the JP8 is the 210mm, and then you've got the 225mm touring car bodies. Great bodies, a little bit different in handling, but of course, when you're setting them up for two different wheelbases, they're going to handle differently as well. They all do come with window masks, as well as a small sticker sheet, which does your tail lights and headlights as you would. And then it's up to you on how you want to paint them up. If you want to go some elaborate schemes and styles like this, or you can just go for a single paint job and get it on the track real nice and quick. And then we also have the sweep 28-degree mini tires as well. So you've got your whole bundle of equipment here. You've got your car, the bodies, and also the wheels and tires. With the Pro kit, it doesn't come with wheels and tires. It also doesn't come with a body. So if you're wanting to get into this, obviously you'd have to buy a body, wheels and tires, and then all your electronics as well. So I'm going to put this chassis on the setup system, get all the adjustments right, put the electronics in, and I'll take the 210 and the 225 out on the track in a future video. So basically that's the M4 Pro. The items will be listed below in the video description. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Instagram and Facebook. And until next time, see you later.